Hi everyone, welcome to my DCA 3302 website showcase. The story I chose to tell using my website is the story of Vogue and ballroom culture. It includes 5 pages, namely a home page, history page, evolution page, today page, and a learn page, which can be navigated using the floating navigation bar. The landing page includes an audio track of a modern-day Vogue song that can be played while viewing the website. For the sake of this presentation, I will include the audio after recording the presentation. Please excuse the profanity, but it's part of the culture. The landing page also includes a cheeky reference for anyone that might think Madonna created voguing, which is not the case. The website includes various illustrations of Voguers, with the shapes and the color scheme being inspired by retro. The history page includes the history of Vogue and ballroom culture and where it came from. Ballroom culture was created and led by black trans women in Harlem around the 1980s. Between the 1960s and the 1980s, the city's drag competitions transformed from pageant-style balls to voguing battles, where trans, gay, and queer contestants would compete for trophies in various categories. These consisted of dances or walks, originally deriving from the poses inspired by models from Vogue magazine, and included categories such as face, body, sex siren, femme queen, best dressed, and many more. Not only competing for trophies, there were cash prizes, as well as the reputation of their house family, which were safe havens for members of the LGBTQ+ community, where mothers and fathers of the houses provided safety, support, and acceptance for those alienated from society. Houses were sometimes named after the famous fashion houses of Paris and Milan, with members typically taking up the house name as their surname. The evolution page tells the viewer about how voguing evolved over time. Voguing began with battles where performers tried to outpose each other, inspired by poses from Vogue magazine, hence voguing. From this, the old way style was developed, emphasizing lines, symmetry, and sharp angles. Over time, this developed into new way, which is more fluid and flexible, adding more famous moves such as catwalk, duckwalk, and dips. A newer style then developed called Vogue Femme, which emphasizes dramatization and ultra-feminine posturing. Madonna brought voguing to the mainstream with her song Vogue, and her choreography by Jose Gutierrez from the House of Extravaganza. The Today page informs the viewer about voguing culture in a 21st century context and includes an embedded video showcasing a modern-day Vogue performance by Voguer Deshawn Wesley in the Vogue Femme style. Today, Vogue has been appropriated and adopted into pop culture. However, its roots still remain as refuge for queer folks. Vogue has expanded into the mainstream and holds great historical and global significance, but still holds onto its distinct language and codes. Vogue is about telling a story, having something to say, and letting your voice be heard. Finally, the Learn page is a call to action for anyone who might be interested in learning more about Vogue and ballroom culture, or even learning the basics of the dance style for themselves. And that's my website. Thank you.